In this video, we'll show how you can turn on fixed columns that don't scroll off the screen when you scroll the list horizontally, and also virtualized columns. So you can see here we have a list control that has a fairly large number of columns. So let's go and turn on fixed column positions for when the list is scrolled horizontally. So I'm going to go now to design mode and scroll down to list properties and go over to has fixed virtualized columns, and then open up the builder. So I'm going to say that we want to show a total of 6 columns, that we want one column that is locked at the start of the list, and let's say we also want one column that is locked at the end of the list, and we'd like to use a separator that is this color to indicate the end of the fixed columns at the start, and this is the start of the fixed columns at the end. So let's go and change that color to be, say, a pink color, and we'll make the width of that separator 2 pixels, and this one we'll set to 3 pixels. So let's go ahead now and then click OK, and run it now. So you'll see that we have basically a fixed column at the start, a fixed column at the end, and as we scroll the columns, you can see that the columns that are displayed in the center here move from one set of columns to another set of columns, but the column at the beginning and the column at the end stay fixed. And we're using a scroller to scroll the list horizontally, and as we do that, you can see it tells us which columns will be displayed when we stop scrolling. So in this case, we've got a scroller at the top. So now let's go back to the list over here and go to list properties, and we'll go and change it now from a scroller to a slider, and we'll put it at the bottom. So we'll go back now and then click OK and run it. So now you can see we have a slider at the bottom of the screen. And with the slider, you don't obviously get the help text that tells you what columns will be displayed when you stop scrolling. But what we've shown how easy it is now to put fixed columns in your list display that are always there as you scroll horizontally, and how to turn on virtualized columns so that even if you have a list with a very large number of columns, you still get very good performance, because the list is only rendering a fixed number of columns. In this case, the fixed number of columns is defined by this property over here, which is the number of columns to show. So this is the total number of columns to show, including those that are fixed at the start and at the end. So what we've shown in this video is how you can easily add virtualized columns and fixed columns to a list control. Thanks very much for watching.